Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Danielle. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about my hair. The last few videos that I've posted have really been, about my health and just what I've been going through and the things that I'm doing to kind of get my health fixed. So I thought, why not talk about my hair, how my health has affected my hair, and why my hair is seemingly not growing. So I've always had really dense, coarse hair. And when I say I have coarse hair, I mean like my individual strands are very thick. And by dense, I mean I've always had like a lot of hair. Even back when I was relaxed, I never could get that super slick look that a lot of the other girls could get. I just had so much hair. My hair also typically grows pretty fast. Again, when I would get relaxed, I would grow my relaxers out pretty quickly. I would get a lot of new growth, but that could also be contributed to the fact that my hair was very hard to process. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody knocking on my door. So anyways, it kind of all started, I guess, about 4 years ago when I noticed my hair was definitely, or my hair stopped thriving. 4 or so years ago, I swear. Okay, sorry, I had to put one of the cats outside. So 4 or so years ago, I really noticed my hair started to suffer. So I was at the prime of my life, basically. I had my ideal body. I was very active. I was playing roller derby, and I was getting pretty good at it. My hair was, in my mind, perfect. Like, it was definitely becoming exactly what I wanted. I had already big chopped a couple years before that, so my hair was at a pretty good length. I had, pretty good stretch to it, but, it still had, good shrinkage to it as well. So I had a nice sized afro, or I could do a twist out and have a, bigger bunch of hair. So I thought that I was at the prime of my health, but at that point in my life, things definitely started to take a turn for the worse. I started to lose a lot of weight, which I loved at first, but quickly I started losing too much weight and too quickly. I was having a lot of stomach issues. I was having pain, diarrhea, just basically, even though I wasn't diagnosed with IBS at the time, I was getting a lot of IBS symptoms. My hair started to fall out, and when I say my hair was falling out, I don't mean like excessive shedding. I mean my hair was falling out. Entire coils of my hair were just popping off or falling out while I was brushing my hair or washing my hair. It was pretty embarrassing. Most people didn't notice. Even when I would bring it up to them, they would say, oh, well, you have a lot of hair, it's fine. It really wasn't fine, because if you've ever gone through something like this, if you have really thick hair and you're doing certain styles or using certain products on your hair, when your hair starts to thin out, it changes everything. Like, the products I was using weren't working. I couldn't do the same styles. Soon my hair was even starting to break off at the end, so I was losing a lot of length as well. That year was pretty rough. I was in the ER about 3 times that year. I think I was in and out of the doctor's office. It seemed like every week. I had a lot of tests done, and eventually they discovered I had a vitamin D deficiency. So I started taking vitamin D supplements that were prescribed to me by my doctor, and it did help me with losing entire coils of hair, but I still was experiencing some shedding. So anyways, another year or so goes by, I meet Amanda, and then I hit my first official crash, and this is kind of where the next little phase of my hair starts to kick in. I was starting to get my hair healthy again. Like, I use a lot of Ayurvedic stuff. Like, I use more natural products on my hair, like more DIY style. And I never could get my hair back to where I wanted it. And I would complain to Amanda, but she had never seen my hair prior, so she didn't know the difference. So she didn't really understand why I was so just fixated on getting my hair back. But anyways, so later I then discovered that I had an iron deficiency. So anytime you have any sort of mineral or vitamin deficiencies, it greatly affects everything: your skin, your hair, your energy levels, your muscles, your bones, everything. And so for me, I had already been dealing with the vitamin D deficiency, which was causing me a lot of hair loss, hair thinning, and then adding in the iron deficiency. Now the hair that was growing was of poor quality. So now the hairs that were growing were very fine, very thin, very poor quality, breaking off very easily. I started getting a lot of single strand knots, and specifically in the more fine hairs, and the single strand knots just led to more split ends and more breakage. So now, even though my hair was technically growing at a pretty good rate, I couldn't retain the length. So I know my hair was growing because my hair has pretty much been an armpit length for the last, 3 years. So I know for a fact my hair is growing because I clip my ends probably every 2 months, because that's just how bad they get. That's just how rough and dry they get, and that's how many single strand knots that I experience. So I've been taking the vitamin D and the iron, which has helped out a little bit. I just started taking my iron again recently because it really messes up my stomach. I've already got, if you've seen my previous video, I've already got chronic constipation, and when you take iron, it backs you up even more. So I'm kind of caught in this catch-22 thing, because the constipation, I kind of suspect, is what leads into a lot of my anemia, which I'll talk about in a different video. So I've been taking those, which has kind of helped a little bit, and I've also been doing my henna treatments again, which has helped a little bit. But anyways, moving forward, the next thing is actually, during all of this, okay, I couldn't get my hair to twist right. So because my ends were so frayed and damaged and my hair was just not healthy at all, I couldn't even do twists for like a twist out. My twist outs looked so raggedy. I couldn't get my twist to hold when I would try to do a twist. So I came across Bantu knots. And at first, I just started doing the Bantu knots just to get my twist to hold. And soon, I started doing Bantu knots like all the time. To the point where I kind of wondered why I was even taking them down. Because I have low porosity hair. And Bantu knots already take a while to dry. But when you have low porosity hair, it takes even longer for your hair to dry. So I just kind of stopped taking my twist down altogether. Because when I would get called in for work, if I had a client, I was getting tired of having to take my twist down before it was dry, and then my hair would be frizzy, and it kind of defeated the purpose. Like, I did all this work of detangling and doing all these things just to have to take my twist down, and then, my hair would look shitty. Which leads me to why I look shitty now. So, for a while, wearing my hair in twists and Bantu knots worked great, but because of my extreme fatigue and also a lot of the things that I was dealing with Micah and school, I started to get really lazy. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm a lazy natural, I don't do a lot of products. I mean like lazy as in I wasn't taking care of my hair, I wasn't washing it enough. I started going from washing my hair once a week to maybe once every 2 weeks, and really pushing it out as far as possible, which really didn't help with my knotting and split end situation, and it also didn't help with this future situation that I'm having up here. So I started to notice that my Bantu knots weren't looking as nice, because before I would be able to like take some gel and slick this down and it would look pretty good. However, soon it just started looking like this, and I couldn't figure out why it was looking like this. But instead of trying to figure it out, I just continued to ignore it. I started covering it up with bandanas and just completely ignoring my hair altogether. I was watching a YouTube video by somebody, maybe Lavishly Brit or somebody like that. I can't think of who it was. And the video was why your hair is not growing. in the video, you know, I'm listening to the tips. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I know that. I know that. And finally, she says, you're wearing the same style over and over and over again. Wearing the same protective style, you know, over and over. And it's like a light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, oh my God, the Bantu knots are killing my hair. Wearing my hair in those Bantu knots twisted up like that is why my hair is breaking off at the roots. I already have anemia, which is causing my hair to be weaker than what it is. And then I'm like wrapping my hair up as tight as possible because I want that like maximum stretch in my hair. My hair is weak. And here at the roots, it's just... Anyway, so that's why now I'm having all this breakage here at my roots, which has really not helped me with the thinning of my hair. It's really... These last 4 years they've been hard anyways as far as my health itself goes. But, you know, when your hair doesn't look good, it just makes you feel even worse. So, you know, but if your hair looks good, it does boost your mood. You know, if my hair looks nice, then it does kind of make me feel better. Even if I am still tired or hurting physically, my mood is better because my hair looks nice. Oh, so, anyways, now that I know why my hair is breaking off, as far as what I'm doing to fix it, obviously, as far as my anemias go, taking my vitamins as I'm supposed to. So I have started taking my vitamin D and my iron like I'm supposed to. I am also going to start incorporating a multivitamin and some liquid biotin. I'm going to be taking liquid vitamins, period. Just because I hate taking pills. I already have to take a handful of medications. So I hate taking pills. Like, I gag when I think about it. And the next thing that I'm doing is not wearing Bantu knots. I'm clearly still twisting my hair. I'm just working on parting my hair in different areas, because when I was doing my Bantu knots, like, I wasn't even changing my parts up. Like, I was keeping the same parts and just going about my day, just because I was so fed up with my hair and the condition of my hair. I just didn't see a reason to try. Oh, so, whoops. So I'm still going to be doing twists. I'm just going to, you know, work on, not doing so many Bantu knots and twisting it up different. So a couple other things that I've been doing is, one, I've started incorporating my henna treatments in my regimen again. For the month of January, I pretty much did a henna treatment every single weekend. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm just going to cut it down to once a month. I do feel like the henna has definitely helped with the feeling of my hair. It definitely feels more fortified and a lot stronger. So I'm not going to continue with the full strength henna treatments every week. I'm just going to cut it down to once a month. Another thing that I'm doing is I am going back to more Ayurvedic style treatments for my hair. I'm going to get some shikakai powder for you know, creating a shampoo. I've started using my bentonite clay masks again. And I'm also going to start incorporating rice water and tea rinses, and also baking soda. So before anybody gets on to me about the baking soda, yes, I know baking soda is quote-unquote not good for your hair. It's very high and it's very alkaline, you know, whatever. But keep in mind that, one, my hair is incredibly low porosity. So for me, using a bit of baking soda every now and again, it really helps my hair to absorb the moisture in the water and a lot of the nutrients in some of the products that I'm using. And on top of that, you know, I believe relaxers have a higher alkaline level than baking soda, so I'm really not worried about it, considering how hard my hair was to process when it was relaxed. I'm not too concerned at the moment with you know, my hair breaking off. You know, clearly the baking soda didn't do that, but anyways, so I'm gonna start incorporating those things. Another thing that I'm doing actually right now is I'm making a henna oil. Jar. I'm making a henna oil, so it's got henna powder. I've also got some green tea in there and some flax seeds. And the flax seeds just to kind of help me with a little bit of slip. I don't use flaxseed gel, but just the flax seeds, they do have some nutrients in there that I'm hoping will help me with my single strand knots and split ends. Not to cure my split ends, but to help prevent me from getting more split ends. And I've also created some carrot oil, and carrots, they just have a lot of keratin and other good ingredients in there. This is just a mixture of olive oil, avocado oil, and grapeseed oil, because they're all very light fatty oils that I can use on my hair, that my hair actually absorbs, because again, low porosity. A couple other things that I've done is I actually went to TJ Maxx and I purchased some conditioners that a couple of them I've used and a couple of them I have not. So this one is by Oleology. I've never actually heard of this brand before buying it. Amanda actually got me to buy it because there's a gigantic jug. The first bottle I got, I think I actually got on clearance for like $6, but it's a regular like $8.99. It says compare at $12, but I think I've seen this on Amazon for like 25 bucks. So I don't actually know how much it cost regular retail, but my hair is very sensitive to coconut oil. However, this makes a really good deep conditioner. Not deep conditioner, but detangler. I can brush through my hair really well with this, and it suds up. So I use it as a co-wash for mica. I don't really co-wash my hair, but because it does create suds, it does make a really good co-wash for Micah's hair. Micah has like type 3 normal porosity hair, so for him it works great for me to just refresh his hair in the middle of the week. The next thing that I got here is actually this Peace Rose Complex by Shea Moisture. I love this stuff. I use it as a leave-in conditioner. It smells great. It smells like garden roses. Like, it smells like a legit rose that you cut on. It's like on the stem still. It doesn't smell very, what do you call it, fake. Like, it smells like real. So I love it. It makes my hair feel very soft. It does a little bit of a shine, and the smell does stay on my hair, specifically when it's in twists. I mean, if I have my hair out, the smell doesn't linger, but I love it because when I lay down on my pillow, I can still smell roses, and that roses are one of my favorite scents. Or real roses are one of my favorite scents. So I love that one too. This one was $5.99 at Target, and not Target, but TJ Maxx. I know you can't really see that very well. And the last time that I bought it, I think it was actually $6.99. So that one went down in price. So the next couple items I've never tried before, but this one right here, the Shea. Let me turn. I'm losing light here. The Shea Moisture, Manuka Honey, and Mafura. I'm trying to read backwards. Mafura oil. I see people use the deep conditioner and the shampoo, specifically those with low porosity hair, and I've seen a lot of great reviews for it. So I'm probably going to use this. I'm going to see what it's like, and I'll probably add some oils to it and try it as a deep conditioner too. I also have the deep conditioner sitting in my Amazon cart, just because it's a little cheaper on Amazon than buying it at the store. So I'm probably going to try that one too. I have a goal of deep conditioning my hair twice a week, but I don't know if I'm really going to do that or not, but we'll see. And then the last thing that I bought is actually a combo. Hold on. I couldn't grab it with only one hand. It's the Argan Oil Almond Milk Smooth and Tame Shampoo and Conditioner. I got the two of these together, buy one get one free, for $5.99. When I first went natural, I didn't really like Shea Moisture. At the time, they only had the coconut and hibiscus oil, hibiscus oil brand, whatever you want to call it, line. And I didn't like it. My hair does not care for coconut oil, likes coconut milk, and I can use this, whatever coconut oil product this one is, but it just doesn't really, I don't know, it just didn't do anything for my hair. I didn't see why I was spending $10 or $20 for the 2 products and they weren't doing anything. Like, my hair did not feel moisturized, my hair felt hard, but also at that time I didn't know anything about porosity and all that stuff. So anyways, so those are the few of the things, like, one, why my hair is not growing and what I'm gonna do about it. So you know, anemia and just poor manipulation on my hair. So if you are someone, you're experiencing slow growth, or your hair is just not very healthy, I definitely recommend going to your doctor and, you know, getting some blood work done or taking some sort of a multivitamin, because if you're not healthy on the, you know, on the inside, your hair is not going to be healthy either. It really doesn't matter what you put on top of your hair, because if you're not healthy, your hair is definitely not going to be healthy either. I can definitely attest to that, because even when I had good hair care practices, because of my vitamin deficiencies, my hair still suffered, again, despite, you know, my best efforts to keep my hair healthy. So definitely invest in some multivitamins, or, you know, getting your blood work done to make sure you don't have any sort of vitamin deficiencies. 2, don't do the same protective style over and over again. As I've learned the hard way, doing that definitely is not good. Knowing my hair, knowing what I know about my hair now, going longer than a week to wash my hair is definitely not good. With my hair being low porosity, I have to soak my hair to get it wet. Like, I can't get away with just spritzing with water and putting some oil on top of it. That does nothing. My hair does not accept water like that. Like, I have to dunk my head in water in order for it to get wet. And putting baking soda on my hair in the middle of the week and not rinsing it off, that would be a bad thing. So I'm not going to do that. And then, yeah, so I'm just gonna work on taking my vitamins and, you know, learning new ways to style my hair so that I don't have to, you know, so that I still don't have to manipulate it as much, but then also, you know, not have my hair splitting up in the same. I can't stop looking at how bad my hair looks. I mean, oh my god. I don't have any friends, so that's why my hair looks like this. I don't have people telling me that I look like shit. No. I'm joking. I don't go anywhere, so that's another reason why I haven't worried about it, because I don't leave my house. I go to work, I come home, and so people don't really see me, and I don't see myself. I'm actually a very vain person, so when I started looking like this, I just, like, I had to stop looking in mirrors because it makes me depressed. Like, I'm looking at my eyebrows right now. So I keep looking over here at the screen and not over here, because I'm like, oh my god, why do I look so bad? But anyways, this is not a natural hair channel, so I don't plan on really talking too much about, excuse me, my actual natural hair. However, if you would like updates on what I'm doing with my hair, length checks and all that stuff, I don't mind posting a video. Just keep in mind that I'm using my phone. That's why my focus keeps changing. I don't have a fancy YouTubing equipment. I'm just, you know, filming this on my Android and then posting directly to YouTube from my phone. So my next video, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be talking about, but I do have another doctor's appointment coming up, so hopefully I'll be getting my results from my EMG soon, so definitely going to be updating about that. If you are still watching this video at 25 minutes, or however long this video is, hey, I really think you should hit the subscribe button, because clearly you don't have anything better to do than to listen to me talk. So alright, I look forward to see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here so I can take Micah to his jiu-jitsu class, and I will see you guys later. Alright, bye.